intervention of CBN on the foreign exchange market to manufacturers has been a mixed bag. A lot of advantages and also some disadvantages. For instance, some of our members, especially those who had an open LCs long before now, are benefiting because they are now getting the foreign exchange they need. But the SMEs are having greater challenge. They are not accessing it as quick, as much as the bigger companies are accessing it. But generally, I think it has helped to drive it has helped to drive down the cost at the cost of our dollar at the parallel market. For instance, and I said up to 20% appreciation in the value of Naira since the recent interventions, and that is good for the economy. But the manufacturers are still hoping that the 41 items that were barred from foreign exchange market, some of them need to be brought back. The reason being that majority of members who are involved in those 41 items end up sourcing their foreign exchange in the black market, which inadvertently puts pressure on the black market aspect of the foreign exchange. So we think that government should continue with the intervention, but we should be more inward looking than outward looking. And let me explain what I mean by outward looking. At present, some of these interventions are for invisibles, medical, traveling allowance, school fees, and all that. These are items that don't bring value in terms of generating foreign exchange for the economy. We think that what government did by removing the 60% preferential allocation to the manufacturers should be brought back, because it is the manufacturers that would produce and possibly export these products to bring in dollar. Because the problem we have today is getting enough dollar to fund our import needs. So these are some of the things I think need to be done. So if government wants these policies to influence the economy positively and influence the activities of the manufacturing sector positively. And the information I get is that at present they are getting some of the foreign exchange they need, unlike before, especially the bigger companies who have the funds, who have unfarmed LCs because of their size. They can get credits from their parent companies or principals overseas. So those ones are getting as much as they need. But that is not the same thing with the SMEs, who incidentally constitute 80% of manufacturers. But generally, the situation is better than it was before. And we hope government will sustain this intervention, because that's the only way we can assure that the foreign exchange will be available for our activities. I think CBN should reinstate that 60% preferential allocation to manufacturers, knowing that it is manufacturers that drive the economy, knowing that it is manufacturers that will eventually generate the foreign exchange if the products are exported. So I think CBN should try to reinstate that. We know they are under pressure by other segments of the economy, But the right thing should be done, because at the end of the day, this is what benefits the economy of this country. Even when this 60% preferential allocation was enforced, most of the banks did not comply. We made a lot of noise about it that time. We cried to CBN and said there should be a way to monitor and evaluate these policies. It's not just to throw out policies without monitoring compliance. But apparently, the money deposit banks were not compliant. And that is why that policy at that time didn't quite work out well.